My name is Dylan Epping, and I'll be reading An Opinion, an analysis of Miss Muffett by Russell Baker. Little Miss Muffett, as everyone knows, sat on a tuffet eating her curds and whey, when along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffett away. While everyone knows this, the significance of the event has never been analyzed until a conference of thinkers recently brought their special insights to bear upon it, following our excerpts from the transcript of their discussion. Sociologist. We are clearly dealing with a prototypical illustration of a highly tensile social structure's tendency to or even destructure itself under the pressures created when optimum minimums do not obtain among the disadvantaged. Miss Muffett is nutritionally underprivileged, as evidenced by the subminimal diet on which she is forced to subsist, while the spider's cultural disadvantage is evidenced by such phenomenon as legs exceeding standard norms, odd mating habits, and so forth. Militarists. Second strike capability, sir, that's what was lacking. Miss Muffett had developed a second strike capable instead of squandering her resources on curds and whey. No spider on earth would have dared launch first strike capable of carrying him right into the heart of her tuffet. I am confident that Miss Muffett had adequate notice from experts that she could not afford both curds and whey, and at the same time support an early spider warning system. Yet curds alone were not good enough for Miss Muffett. She had to have whey, too. Tuffet security must be the first responsibility of every diner. Book reviewer. Written on several levels, this searing and sensitive exploration of Arachnid Heart illuminates the agony and splendor of Jewish family life with a candor that is at once breathtaking in its simplicity and soul-shattering in its implied ambiguity. Some will doubtless be shocked to see such subjects as tuffets and whey discussed without flinching, but hereafter, writers too timid to call a curd will no longer. Editorial writer. Why has the government not seen fit to tell the public all it knows about the so-called curds and whey affair? Is it not enough to suggest that this was merely a random incident between a lonely spider and a young diner? In today's world, poised as it is the edge of a knife. Psychiatrist. Little Miss Muffett is of course neither little nor miss. These are obviously the self she has created in her own fantasies to escape the reality that she is a gross divorcee whose superego makes it impossible for her to sustain a normal relationship with any man, symbolized by the spider, who, of course, has no existence outside of her fantasies. Little Miss Muffett may in fact be a man with deeply repressed Oedipal impulses who sees the spider the father who would like to kill, and very well may someday, unless he admits that what he believes the tuffet is, in fact, probably the dining room chandelier, and that what he thinks he is eating is, in fact, probably. Student demonstrator. Little Miss Muffett, tuffets, curds and whey? That's what's wrong with education today. This is irrelevant, truffles are irrelevant, curds are irrelevant, whey is irrelevant. Child. This is the story about a little girl who gets scared by a spider. The child was sent home when the conference broke for lunch. It was agreed that he was too immature to add anything to the sum of human understanding.